Today we wanted to share a message on purity, but purity from an energetic place, not purity in the regular concept of the word. What we mean is the energy that is already within you. We often talk about the energy that is outside of you, and that's not what we are here to talk about today, though they do naturally affect each other. The energy outside of you is one conversation, and the energy inside of you is a conversation that is not had anywhere near enough. You can manage the energy outside of you through cleansing, auric field work, energy work. There are so many different ways, but the energy inside you is less vulnerable to those methods, and we are going to explain why. The energy within you is denser. It's more physical. And because it is denser, it's cyclical. There are patterns that loop and loop and loop and loop, and they get lodged within things like your organs, your energy body. And so these things are things that are you. We would reference humans like a sticker book. And that might be our channel is trying not to laugh, but a sticker book. And the reason why we're using that example is because things just stick to you, and you will take things that have happened in your life and go, this is mine, so I'm going to put it in this sticker book. But the things that you are picking up that are yours are like, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I have to take this BS, I have to act this way, I have to look like this. This is my sticker from when I had a horrible thing happen to me in life, and it's defined me forever and ever and ever, even though I'm literally like in a meat suit and infinitesimal, like. And so we laugh because we know that human identity is transient. It is one life, you have many, but here it is so big to you because you can't remember anything outside of that. And so we're not minimizing that, but we are saying it's a very quirky little interesting thing about being a human. And so this sticker book, y'all don't edit your sticker books. There might be a difficulty in even recognizing which stickers belong to you anymore. There might be a difficulty in looking at this and saying, I don't identify with this anymore. And what happens to these stickers that are in your sticker book is they emit a vibrational pattern. And these vibrational patterns actually mess up the source pattern that is trying to come in. So you have your source connection pattern that is coming in, your source stream energy that is coming in into your body, and it is righteous, it is what is right, it is beautiful, the purest signal you could ever have, but it meets these things and gets all distorted, like it's hitting a wall, and then the energies are fighting each other, and the source energy is trying to purify. This is what you call spiritual awakening. This is what you call healing. And so these energies will come in and they're going to try to purify, and they're going to try to fix, change, because they just want you to come back to love. And the difficult piece is, if you're going, no, this is my sticker, I don't want to get rid of it. This is my sticker, I don't know who I am without this. And you're not realizing that that's what's going on the inside of the body. And people will take an outward approach. They will cleanse, they will fix, and they don't realize that it's actually what's inside the body that's causing the problems. It's what you believe, it's what you think, it's what you feel, it's what you believe about yourself, it's what's in the dang sticker book. And so many people will not go underneath the stickers and pry them out when they're not serving you anymore. And so you're actually carrying so much junk with you in your energy body, and not realizing that it's actually the junk that is dictating what is showing up on the outside. So for those of you who are newer to how manifestation actually works, it's not that you create something in the outer world, it creates from within. And this is why subliminal audios, yada yada, you've heard us talk about this before, we're not going to get into it, but you can find so many sessions on this channel that we have brought through before that do talk about it if needed. They are there, and they're there for a reason. And so we don't want to get into it at this point, but there are videos you can seek out if you need them. However, in this instance, we're looking at all of these really sticky sticker parts of you that you might not even realize don't belong to you, because the first time somebody told you you weren't good enough, it might have hurt so much that you kept that sticker at the first page of that sticker book, and now you're in your 20s or your 30s or your 40s or your 50s or whatever you're in, and that sticker book, you can't even see it anymore because it's so ugly and horrible, and you don't realize that that sticker is actually a baseline narrative that is always telling you you're not good enough. And because you don't believe you're good enough, that is worthiness, and it's a worthiness pattern. And guess what worth is? Well, it's money, and money is something you're always after. But the pattern inside of you that says I'm not good enough is always looping, looping, looping. And so you don't believe you're actually good enough to get the money. You don't believe you're worth it. You won't make choices that say I'm worth it. And so money is always slipping through your fingers. And the solution to that is boundaries and getting rid of the dang sticker. But you might not know how to get rid of the sticker. So, how do you get rid of the sticker? Well, that's this channel's favorite subject. So, this channel creates sessions that are audios that move things. We move things in these transmissions, just so you know. If you are not aware, anytime you listen to something that is channeled from ascended masters or archangels or any of the other wide variety of beings you might not even know about, by the way, we're fun. We heal you while we bring that through. It comes through the voice of the person channeling their energy. It's an energetic transmission. So the more that you listen to things like this, the more healing you will receive. And we are going to be that source point trying to jingle jangle with all the energy. And we're going to be moving things off of you through frequency, right? But the way that this channel does it is she transmits a blast of that energy, and that energy will continue to work with you for 2 weeks' time. This channel was really struggling with finding processes to get rid of the junk. And so this is when she was introduced to energy work, and she is a Reiki master. And what she found was that it was too non-specific to move certain things, because it's all of this available energy, and Reiki will move off. Sometimes it can move off some quite deep things, but it may take a little bit more time, where other healing modalities might go right for the root. And so if you use them in tandem, they're quite powerful. But if you're continually just maintenance cleaning, maintenance cleaning, maintenance cleaning, because so much energy gets put into your sticker book on a day to day, you would not even believe it. And some people are carrying like 9,000 page sticker books, where other people are doing that regular energy work and that pruning. It's not different from synapse, like, and pruning in the brain. It's not too different. It's like pruning anything. It's taking away what is not good and allowing what is good to remain. It's a conscious act, and your energy field needs this act too. So those of you with very sensitive energy fields, like this channel, like those of you who are very psychic, or those of you who are very open, or who have a lot of trauma, or who are just very open for whatever reason, whether psychic sensitivity, emotional sensitivity, or just having a very open field, right? You will collect faster. You will collect at a faster rate, because it's your job on this earth to sift and sort for other people. And what we mean by that is, someone will bring this channel a problem, and her energy will sort through it. Her energy, without even realizing that she is doing this, her energy will meet the other person's field and start organizing it. And this is largely unconscious to most channels and psychics, largely unconscious to most people, because you don't see the energy. There are people, you ever met one of those people that you are friends with and just your life drastically changes when you're around them? They're doing the same thing. You just don't know. It's how our energy moves. It's like a whole different world that you guys don't even see. And it's so beautiful. But you need pruning to your energy. And if you're not doing something that consciously does that, then you will have a much harder time manifesting, and you will have a much harder time getting anything you want in this world. And then you all might have narratives that might say, well, I'm not good enough because I can't manifest. Well, you can't manifest because you believe you aren't good enough. It's actually the other way around. You just got to prune the sticker book out. It can take a lot of time to prune the sticker book out. You might not even know exactly what you're pruning. And this is why things like energy work that are specific and targeted and very like to the point and finite, they go to that sticker exactly. You know, you have that sticker, we're taking it out. We built the sessions in the container with this channel. We built them with her. She was going through grief. Someone significant in her family had passed away, and she got very angry at us, and she had said, like, I need help. And we were like, okay, bet. And we came in and we organized for her. We showed her how to do it herself. Because one of the most powerful things you can do is ask questions. You have no idea who's answering them. There might even be a lineup to answer your questions. Did you know you're that significant? You are. You are to us. We are here to help you. And so when you put out a call, like a strong vibrational call, when you get very upset about something and you're like, listen, I need help right now, and I need it this way. Well, we will show up and we will show you what that way looks like. And that way, well, it wasn't what this channel expected. This channel had been doing energy work for years, but she had not seen it done the way that we brought through to her. And so, in doing those sessions together and how we've built energy mastery and quite a few other things you guys don't know about yet that we will be bringing out, that this channel is working on, it allows for that pruning to happen. But what we also like to do that we don't share with you is we, on the other side, there's a meeting that happens between us and our channel, and we will talk about the intention, but we have all these different things we're doing in these sessions that you might not be aware of, because everyone's energy is so different. And did you know it all happens in a moment in time? So you can do that session 1,000 times over, and we will have met 1,000 times, and it's like that. And it happens so quickly, and we just prune, and we take care of whatever needs to be done. And it's like a meeting between your guides, us, and the channel is only involved in the structure, and unless she is actually assisting, which does happen. But when we are working at those specific sessions, that may not be needed all the time. Mostly the channel is just going to hold a container for us to do the work, unless she is actively also doing the work, which we do require her to do depending on the session. Your person that you go through will have unique gifts. And so she builds some that are just us, and she builds many that are us and her. And this is what we ask her for. There's a method to our madness and how we build. But what we are trying to say is find yourself a way of pruning. Find yourself a way, because life does not need to be so difficult. You are carrying too much. And if you just find a way to put it down, now here's the challenge. You think put it down and remove the experience forever. You think put it down means that, well, that thing is over, or there's some kind of consequence. There isn't. The consequence is you aren't like that anymore. If, for example, we look at the pattern of self-worth, what would be the consequence to putting self-worth down to a healthier level? There's always something, and we say this not as a criticism, but there is always something that you hold on to because you are afraid of what the change will bring you on the other side. And what the change will bring you on the other side is likely something you haven't known before. Like in the case of self-esteem, it might be radical self-acceptance. It might be being so loved for the things you were rejected for before, and you wouldn't be able to handle that because you might not feel comfortable within all of that love. It might strip you down too much. There's always something. And we want you to understand this with compassion. There is always something. There's a reason why you haven't pruned that sticker book. There's a reason. And it could just be negligence, but it also could be that a lot of it is serving you. And it's serving you because if you changed, your life would change, and different things would come into your life. Some relationships might end, jobs might shift, you might change. There's always something that you're holding on to. And we would encourage you that if you can figure out what that is on your own, then you'll be able to do a lot of the pruning, potentially. It depends on if you're able to let it go. We call this breaking a cycle. And most people have their own ways of breaking cycles. Many people do it through journaling. There's certainly lots of energy work methods or witchcraft that you could do to release whatever it is you release. But we want to release and we want to break the pattern. And a lot of the time that takes subconscious reprogramming, and because that's pruning the sticker book. Subconscious reprogramming is pruning the sticker book. Block releasing, that's pruning the sticker book. Energy work is pruning some parts of the sticker book. It depends on what you're doing. If you're doing an aura clear, you might not be really clearing the sticker book. But if you're going for to break a loop, to break a pattern, to heal the inner child, you absolutely are pruning the sticker book. And there are lots of modalities that can prune the sticker book. You just have to find one that feels good to you. We do want to say not all energy healing is for everyone. Not all energy work is going to resonate with everyone. There will be things like some people will deeply enjoy sound healing, and another person will be like, I felt nothing, bro. And you need to know that that's okay. You need to know that that is completely and totally okay. And we want to stress that that is how it should be, because you will have different things that will release well for you. This channel loves light language. It's certainly not everyone else's cup of tea. It might feel overpowering to someone else. It might feel jittery. It's high traffics of light. Not everyone's body might resonate with that. And a lot of people really love Reiki, and a lot of people think that it doesn't do enough for them. They might need to go right for the root. They might need deeper energy work. So we encourage you to find something that feels good to you. And if you do not know how to find that, you can always ask us. You can ask out loud, okay, I want to prune my energy. How do I do that? How do I do that? Because sometimes you don't always need someone else. And so that is also something that we will say. There are some things you can do through visualization that will prune that sticker book for you if you are visual. And there are many things you can do through meditation. Somebody could make a guided meditation to prune the sticker book and have that be a visual experience, and that would work. That would work. Get creative. Your visualization is extremely powerful, and your ability to, there's always a way to solve something within you. Whether it's leading you to someone else who can solve it for you, or something that you can learn how to do on your own, there's always something. There's always a solution. And so believe that we will walk you to the fastest route to whatever that solution is. But trust, it is pruning that will change your life. It is pruning it, removing that weight, that is going to let your life start moving so much faster, so much clearer, so much easier. And many people are afraid of the pruning process because it will change their lives. And I would say many people love the pruning process because it will change their lives. And maybe sometimes it's both. And that is okay. You have agency over which forms of energy work you do. You have agency over how deep you go. You can communicate to your practitioner the things you might not be ready to let go of yet, or the things you would really like to work on. You have agency. You have agency. And we can certainly work in layers. We believe that healing works best when you are on board with how the process is running and you feel safe during it. And we would say your personal safety is really important. It's also not good to just continually blast things all the time without rest. So that is, some people will overwork because they want to solve a problem, but we will say that rest is how that problem gets solved, because your body has to integrate the work that it's doing. It has to heal. When we are removing something, that is, your body has to heal from that. We might be taking something out that needs to go, but the body needs to shuffle around and readjust and get comfortable. It's like its pants were too tight and now it's in new pants, and it doesn't really know what to do about that. We're sure you've had that situation where now you're like adjusting to the different fabric or whatnot. We try to be relatable. You're adjusting and trying to figure that out, and it takes time. It takes time. It's like any new routine, any new thing you're doing. It will take that adjustment moment. Through that adjustment moment, what you don't understand is really powerful downloads come to calibrate you. And we need that moment. You need that moment. You need the realizations from what left, because you'll only be able to integrate them when the energy has stopped. Have you ever noticed you find clarity after you've let something go? That is exactly what we're trying to say. This channel, we told her to do something a few weeks ago. She did not like it. She fought us for several hours. Um, and you know what? That was her process, but she fought us, and we told her, you'll find out why when you do it. And we told her, we told her she had to be very mature in this, and that she had to just accept that she would find the answer after the fact, but that she needed to do what we were telling her right then and there. So she did. She knew from many past experiences that when she listens, things go better for her. She knows this. She knows we always have her back. She knows this. This channel has a lot of trust, but it wasn't something that was easy for her to do. Let's just put it that way. And when she did it, it messed her up for a few days, as any big choice will when it's not something that feels positive. But she started getting all of this clarity, and then her eyes were as big as saucers, and she's like, oh wow. And what you might not understand about something like that is the energy patterns that are going, they're actually blocking you from seeing the clarity, and they're doing that on purpose. You can't have clarity while that thing is looping in your life. So the minute you decide to cut it, the minute you decide to cut it off, whether that's a pattern like low self-esteem or lack, when you cut it vibrationally, or you make decisions in life, you will get the clarity a few days later. And this is why you can't just spam the body with energy work if it's not used to it. If it's used to it, that's one thing. If it's been doing it for a long time, that's okay. But this is why we encourage you to take your time. You will find underneath every session that this channel has, this is how often you should do it. That exists for a reason. And it's not helpful to just blast, blast, blast. If your energy body cannot handle that, you will have ascension symptoms. You will have too much light flooding your body. You will exhaust yourself. You will break down faster. You will have way too much. And it will not serve you because you won't get the same integrated information. And so, this is what we are really wanting to share. Simply, that pruning will do so much more for you than you realize when you allow it to be that way. When you allow things to move out, it's not about putting effort out, it's about clearing space so things can land. Change your processes when it comes to how you view the universe. So many of you will tackle after something, you just run straight at it, full force, action, 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 action. You should actually start cleaning out your closets, quite literally. You clean things in your home and you will clean things in your life. You move anything and it will cause movement. But when you do that pruning within you, oh my, the movement you will make because these things are not looping anymore. It's the same reason why when you clean your closet, good things come into your life. They're the same thing, just in a different form. Your house really does represent your vibrational state and how you feel, and so many things you might not even think of. Foundation and how we show you that is quite real. And so we are offering this vibrational tangent up to you to show you that there's a different way and that you can do things while being lazy. And we would encourage you to do so, because why would you run at full force to create something when you could lie back and receive it with love and care? And this is why we are suggesting something like energy work. Like, any way that you can prune your energy that feels good to you will take you much further, because what we are trying to do is allow things to come in for you more easily by teaching you the methods. You're going to see a lot of channels speaking on this because you are very direct people. You're a very headstrong people, and the matrix you're around is quite loud. And so we encourage you to just try a different way. What do you have to lose by being lazy? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Only everything to gain. Everything to gain. The world is your oyster, but we understand that that's very hard for you to believe. We do. And so that's why we're trying to show you diversified methods.